Hi, we're going to get into the new ILC or new survey section, paragraph 9. First of all, what is an ILC? It stands for Improvement Location Certificate. And what is that? Well, an improvement is anything built upon the land. So your house, the garage, the deck, the fences, the shed, those are all called improvements. And this is a certified drawing done by a surveyor who will lay out where everything is on the property. What they're looking for is if anything that you have built or is on your property is over the line, or if somebody else is encroaching on your property. So that occasionally comes up, and sometimes the buyer's lender will require this, sometimes the title company will require it, sometimes neither one will, and then the buyer has the option if he wants to just see the layout of his land or not. So 9.1 and 9.2 basically says who's ordering it. Either the seller or the buyer can order it. Generally, the buyer will order it on suggestion or demand of his lender or title company. And then it's separate who pays for it, but usually if the buyer's ordering it, the buyer will pay for it as well. Then when it's finished, it gets delivered to the buyer, to the seller, and the issuer of the title commitment, that would be your title company. And also you can put in here anybody else you want. It could be the lender, it could be your agent, both agents, and they will all get a new one from the surveyor. And they will certify it and give it to everybody who's on that list. And then, of course, the buyer has the right to review and object to this. If it doesn't satisfy them, they have several choices. If they do it before the deadline, then they can either terminate and say, we didn't like this at all, we're done. Or they can say, here's what we don't like, and here's what we want you to fix, Mr. Seller. So that's your second choice. And then after that, if it does not get resolved before the objection deadline, then the contract terminates, and that's all there is to it. So if you do get into a situation where you've objected and you've asked the seller to put something, fix the fence line or whatever it's required to do, then if they get that all done, you agree to it before the deadline, you're good. Otherwise, it just automatically terminates. So that's about the ILC and the survey. Oh, the survey, by the way, is more expensive, larger, and generally done on new developments or things with a lot more acreage than most residential houses in the urban area. So that's it.